Hi, this is Pastor Bob. Welcome to Pastor Bob Daily. Want to clear a couple things up real quickly. Yes, I am really far behind on correspondence. Some of you are asking, why aren't you answering my questions? And I really am a couple weeks behind right now, at least 200 or 300 messages yet to go. So please be patient. I promise I'm going to get there. It just takes a little bit of time, okay? Also, somebody commented last Friday on my message on Friday and said it didn't seem very Christian. I want to comment on that too. I realize that there are times that my messages have a quote-unquote Christian message, but there are some times, honestly, that they will just have a life message, and, that really is what this podcast is all about. It's about life messages, and I want to share my life with you. And when that has to do with just practical advice or practical application, that's exactly what we'll do, okay? So if you're expecting that, then you won't be disappointed. And if that's not what you want, then maybe this podcast isn't for you, okay? Well, let's talk about that for a minute. Let's talk about our message. I remember a little lady from a church I went to one time that used to say so often, let's not be so heavenly minded that we're no earthly good. I like that because I think it really says a lot about how we approach things sometimes as Christians. When we're talking to people, we talk Christianese many times and they don't have any idea what we're saying. And sometimes we feel like when we talk to people, our conversation has to be very spiritual. And we have to have these little nuggets there all the time. And folks, I think that's where we go wrong because, what we really need to do is just share life with each other. And I give you this scripture often. I know it, 1 Peter 3:15, but here it is again. Be ready at any time to give a quiet and reverent answer to anyone who asks about the hope you have within you. And the answer for our lives, folks, is simply living your life in front of people. That's what people want to see. How do you live? What do you do? They don't want to hear these little Christian nuggets all the time. And, that's great sometimes, but a lot of times we feel guilty if we haven't preached a little sermon to everybody that we meet. And that really isn't what it's all about. It's about loving each other. It's about living your life in front of people so that they honestly ask you questions about hope that you have. That's the best kind of thing. That's the best kind of life to live. And that's the best kind of example to have. So live your life in front of people. Don't be afraid of doing it. If your heart is clean, if your motives are pure, if the Lord is in your life, then there will be some things that they want to talk about and give them an opportunity. Well, I hope that helps. And we'll continue our life lessons again tomorrow. God bless you. Have a great day.